Hi, it's Kathy, and I am here with another edition of Tippin' on Tuesday. Today we're going to make this adorable birthday card. So let's go ahead and get started. This card features the Happy Birthday Gorgeous stamp set, and we'll be using It's Your Day, Happy Birthday, and then these two balloon pieces. We'll also be using the coordinating Happy Birthday die, the balloon bouquet punch, and for inks we'll be using Versamark, Night of Navy, Pool Party, and Lemon Lime Twist. Our cardstock is a piece of 5.5 inch by 8.5 inch lemon lime twist to make your card base. Inside will be a piece that's 4 inches by 5 1/4, a strip that will be 5 1/4 by 1 inch of the Naturally Eclectic Designer Series paper, a piece of the Lemon Lime Twist ombre ribbon that's 6 inches long, a piece of Night of Navy that is 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches for the outside of the card, a piece of crumb cake which measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 inches, a piece of the DSP, the Naturally Eclectic DSP as well, that is 3 7/8 inches by 3/4 inches, a piece of the Night of Navy ruched ribbon, 6 inches long, and then you'll need some scrap pieces in Pool Party, in Lemon Lime Twist, and in the Foil Frenzy Specialty Designer paper. Now, this only needs to be large enough to cut out the birthday section, not the happy. So that's all you need it to be. And I've gone ahead and put adhesive on the back, so it's easier to attach. On the Pool Party piece, you just need it large enough to stamp 3 balloons. And on the Lemon Lime Twist, you need to have it large enough to cut out the birthday again across the top, and then have enough for 3 balloons. So we'll go ahead and start stamping our balloons. And in the Lemon Lime Twist, we'll do the 3 balloons that say hooray. Now, look at your punch when you're working and see which way your paper is going to go in. And so it's going to go in from the top, and I am punching out using the small balloon, which is upside down. So I am going to stamp my 3 upside down. And then that way I know that I don't have to do any trimming to get them to fit in there. And then in Pool Party, we'll be stamping the bubbled balloon. And again, we want to do that upside down. And we'll do 3 of those. And then on one of those, we're going to put the word happy. And I'm going to take my Night of Navy ink and the Happy Birthday, and I don't want the birthday, I just want the happy. So I'm going to come to this corner edge and just line it up so I'm just inking the happy and not the rest of the word. So I'm going to make sure that I don't have any of the other portion inked, and turn this around and line it up and stamp the happy on there. Okay, so now I can start punching these out, and I'll be working from left to right so that I'm not punching out this section over the top of my other balloons. So punch this one and then move over. And punch. And I'll do that through all of them. And I've done that off camera. And so I have them, and I've also taken my Wink of Stella and colored them so that they're glossy. I've gone ahead and also cut out my birthdays, and now I need to trim off the tops. And so I'll get my scissors. And trim along the shape of the word birthday. And do the same thing with the one that is on the adhesive. So then I'll peel this backing off. I'm going to place this birthday onto the lime green one, but I want to have it offset down and to the right just a little bit. So I'm going to start with the B and get it where I want it, and then just start working my way across. Just like that. Then I'll turn it over and get a bone folder and just burnish them together. There we go. Okay, not pretty? So then we'll get our crumb cake piece and your 3/4 inch strip and attach that. And now I want to decide with the ribbon, I'm not going to attach these yet, but with my ribbon and my happy birthday, I'm going to kind of decide where I'm going to place my balloons. So I'll kind of decide something, these lines, and then I'm going to get the little tiny string stamp and the Versamark and move each of the balloons and give them their strings with where they're located. And I'll decide with the blue ones first and then come back with these tall ones. Doesn't have to be exact, but you want to get it in a ballpark of where you want your balloons to be. So now we can assemble the front of the card. So we'll go ahead and put some fast fuse down here. Now I decided to do the strings on the first one of these that I made after I put the ribbon down, and I discovered that the Versamark does color the ribbon a bit, but after time it's not very noticeable. So if you forget and don't put your strings ahead of time, you can put it afterward and it won't really show much. So we'll go ahead and put that down and then put this onto the navy piece. And this, with these measurements, I've just got a real thin edge of the navy. Sometimes I like a thinner one. So for my balloons, the happy and one of the hoorays have double stacks of dimensionals. The rest all have a single. So I'm going to do the happy here and the double stacked hooray over here. So the rest of them can be laid down. It's going to go on the front of my card. And now to place the birthday, I need to get some of the mini dimensionals. And I found that this is narrow enough that it makes it difficult with to find spots for a full mini dimensional. So what I did is just cut right down the center of them and cut them in half. And that worked a lot better to have dimensionals at a size that would go onto the card or the letters. Okay, and then I'll just place this down across here. And then we'll go to the inside of the card. So for the inside of the card, I'm going to stamp "It's Your Day" over to the right here in the Night of Navy. I'm going to stamp the hooray balloon over on the left hand side here. And then follow it up with the pool party in the center. And I find it's easier to do them in that order. And then I'm going to take a Night of Navy marker and create a string. Or you can go ahead and take the little string itself and use that in Night of Navy if you want. Then we're going to attach this big stripe, the 1-inch one, down here at the bottom. And then the ombre piece of ribbon. And that will be going on the inside of the card. Just like that. And there is your birthday card. I hope you enjoyed that, and join me next week for additional editions of Tippin' on Tuesday and Fast and Fabulous on Friday. And visit me at my blog at inkingitupwithcathy.com.